The migration crisis, which began in 2015, has severely challenged the EU's systems for governance of migration issues, because it was an unprecedented number of people at the same time, but also because it arose at a moment when established parties were very unprepared for going into that political space, and their lack of engagement allowed rising populist parties to grab control of the agenda. That fundamentally changed the way in which the European Union responded. The European Union still hasn't got a long-term response to what will be continuing migratory pressures from surrounding regions, particularly from Africa. There's still a tendency to treat migratory flows as if they are temporary and as if they are something that can be managed primarily through the routes of either asylum or labour migration, when in fact what you see are often mixed motivations of people who are coming, and also very different ways of the member states treating them. The EU now really needs to develop a pan-European system for handling what will be an ongoing political challenge, in which member states work together, they have common commitments, and there are common mechanisms that ensure that they keep to those commitments. Channels from illegal migration are a vital part of the EU's response, because they are the means by which people who want to come and live and work in the European Union have a chance of doing so without having to pay people traffickers, without having to find dangerous and really harmful methods of reaching the European Union. So it's an essential part of the response on the demand side, but it's also an essential response on the EU side, because the EU does have labour market needs. And it's much better if they are handled through legal routes than by having black markets operating in labour in many member states in which people can be exploited.